Styling at the bins. This is friggin' awesome. I love this. Love this. Burberry. She found a Burberry coat.
You think?
Here's your new little favorite friend. My goodness, how adorable.
A souvenir of Naples. Well, we got the goods.
Yeah, we sure did.
I didn't get the doll though.
3 days.
It's not going to fit.
3 days of thrifting at the bins, and my goodness, this is one more day.
Preview. We're going to show you.
Isn't it amazing how much actually gets thrown out?
Well, you kind of get in that mindset too, right? That you're like, oh, this is kind of the last stop.
It's crazy.
Yesterday, someone found a gunny sack dress.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Wait till you see what we found. Hi. We're in Portland, Maine, and we just came from the bins. Day number 3 of us going to the bins.
Oh, that was unbelievable. A week in Portland thrifting.
It's probably a good idea that we don't live around here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'd be in trouble, wouldn't we? We'd have to get a warehouse.
Yeah, it's so hard to imagine that this stuff ends up going into the landfill. It's the last stop.
And even, I see children's clothing, and some of them are so cute. It's like, you want to just get it for somebody's child, or...
Yeah.
There's so much. And if you, like I said, if you're into upcycling at all, you could find everything there. I found there was Afghans there that were crocheted, that were in great condition.
Yeah.
I mean, we just didn't have the room to bring everything. And that doll, wasn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
I mean, all she needed was a little hat. Anyway, can't take it all. These shoes,
ooh.
I got at the Goodwill.
Yeah,
and I guess that's in Gorham, Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got a bunch of ties.
We've been looking for ties for so long, but usually when we buy them, they cost $3, $5 each, and if you need 30 of them for an upcycle.
Yes. It's a great place, the bins.
Yeah.
You're always going to find, I think, some ties. We always seem to, anyway.
Yeah, we got about 30 of them, so that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to do quite a bit, and I won't feel bad about using them.
No.
And then this, I just really like the stripes and the colors. And I thought if I didn't like the white in it, I could always dye it. And it's cotton.
Yeah.
Nice little shirt to style with. And this is just a little top. I like it says Paris on it. I like the little visuals there on it.
It's cute.
This was a piece that somebody had started to make something, a little dress, I guess. They even have the zipper in it. You can see how they did the sleeves. And I picked it up, and then I put it down. I picked it up again, and I couldn't quite decide, but I thought, oh, I'm going to take it, because it's just different. It's plaid, but it's just kind of neat.
I had a race. You have to line up when you're at the bins. There's a time when everything's going to come out in one area, and everybody lines up, and it's like a ready.
Sometimes I don't even realize, and I'm sifting through, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking it's very quiet, and everybody's lined up behind me, and I'm putting things away. It's like they're going to switch things up, and nobody really says anything. Everybody is so polite. Like, it gets a little frenzied when things first come out, but I find that everybody is just so friendly and polite, and it's like a little family. I don't know, it's like a little family there. They kind of take the time to get to know you and ask about you. It just really, we've met some really nice people.
Yeah, we have made some new friends there. This is a really cool jacket.
Isn't that neat? And it has pins on it as well.
Yeah.
Leah, 99. And then on the back it says, live it, skiing.
It's in great condition. Yeah, that's fun. It's just fun, hip-hop look.
I think it's kind of a neat one to style up. Yeah. And it is wool. It's a nice material. And this is another one.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, there's a lot of this kind of thing. Like, there was a couple jumpsuits we had to leave behind. One was a Dickies. And it would have been so neat to upcycle. It would have looked great on you, Dave.
Yeah.
So good.
Just our space issues.
Just we couldn't bring it, I know.
10 weeks of
It's just like me and that doll. I mean, I was like, could I just set her on my lap? I could just see me going through the border.
Yeah.
with this doll in my lap.
Well, we might be tying you on top of the hood. So.
The doll could be sitting in my seat. But anyway, I didn't get her. This one is, there's a lot of LL Bean, I guess the area that we're in, right?
Yeah.
So.
But the quality on this and the upcycle they could do on it. I love
that's
it.
what I thought too.
I love it.
But on you, this looked really good.
Yeah.
Really, even as is. But it's just a nice piece, and it's warm.
Yeah.
If you want to go out for a walk. But it's a good one to kind of, for that grunge look. This as well. I really liked this one.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Love the colors.
And adding pins or something to this, or patches, you know, you can kind of imagine. I wasn't quite sure if it was a fast fashion brand or the material, what it was like, but it feels like it's really quite got you know, some substance, some weight to it. And I just think it looks so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It has this embroidery.
Look, it even says
And it says the names of the flowers even. You can see it embroidered in.
Oh my goodness.
Something, forget-me-nots. And yeah, but I think it's just gorgeous.
Like exciting just the thought of how we're going to style all this.
Yeah, it is.
And
what you're going
upcycle.
to do with it. How you're going to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love this. Found this. So this is, I think this was made in Italy.
It's wool and silk, right?
It's, wool, silk
you can see
mixture.
it's got some spots there.
But wow, what an image. The horses.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And I mean,
it's
you can
translucent.
kind of just embroider that up.
Yeah.
I think it's nice, very nice piece. And then this lace, I couldn't resist. I try not to get too much of this because I already have a lot at home. But this color, I just think it's so gorgeous. I'll have to do something. So there's some. And then purses. We seem to do very well with purses, don't we?
Yeah.
Whenever we go to the bins, it seems to be, I don't think there's one time that we've left without a purse.
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
just incredible. And I can't imagine that they ended up there. Oh, this one's got some goodies inside it, I think, too.
Is it?
Yeah. A little extra.
Take a little. Oh, yes. They had jewelry today. We didn't see that before.
No.
So they had one bin with jewelry. Now, by the time we got there, we went later today, and it was kind of quite picked over.
Yeah.
But I like that because nobody's really around, and I can take my time
afterwards.
You know, just kind of look. And I don't need any jewelry, but it's just...
Something we've learned, too, that when you go to the bins, it's amazing how people will fill their carts, but then they'll end up putting back a lot of what they thought they were going to get before they purchase it. And so you can walk around to these places after and find a lot of really good piles
I know.
of things that people
all of
might
a
have...
sudden it'll be,
Yeah.
What's that doing there? Yeah.
So going early doesn't always have to be...
I don't know if this is...
Oh.
It's probably just a little
Just,
sparkly,
you like the colors,
but I
don't
like
you?
it. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And,
That is fun. What else do you got?
What else did I get in a little bag here? Don't know if this is... I wasn't sure if this was still working or if it's broken, but I think you could do something to tie it up, and there's a hook here. But I just thought that was kind of intriguing, you know, the beads in it. This little bracelet here.
It's adorable.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And this little painted. But I thought it would be nice to add to the bangles.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be pretty in the summer with certain colors. And this little shell necklace, just thought it was kind of different, the way all the shells, and then you have that little shell at the bottom, all kind of bunched together like a flower. Pretty in the summer.
Really pretty.
What? I think it's gorgeous. This one I think is made out of seeds. And it's even got the latch still.
That's creative.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Gorgeous, eh?
It really is. So much fun.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And these are some of the bags. I like this little crochet bag. Just holding it like that. The little summer outfit. You could even put some little brooches or pins on it. kind of
That's
cool.
cute.
Or you could do a painting, or you could take some of the embroidery. I think I have a floral embroidery. Maybe that would be pretty on there. Although I kind of like this look, this kind of macrame look.
I love it. And the long strap.
Yeah, you can wear it crossbody. And then this little, I liked this little hobo bag. And it's kind of got a fading, but it doesn't deter me either. It's leather.
See, I would love to paint that. I don't know why.
This would be really cool painted. Yeah. I like the actual color, so I think I would leave the color.
Okay.
But then I would add something to just bring it out, you know,
Yeah.
like maybe blues, something in the blues.
Okay.
That's just my thinking, but
Hmm.
this one, I kind of like this one as is, to be honest.
Now this is a fossil, right?
This is a fossil, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
I do
is-
too.
I think it just looks
I
so
really
good
like
as
their
is.
designs.
Yeah.
It amazes me, the bins, though, because I would think in my head that it'd be the things that people don't want when they're finished with thrift stores. They'll end up there, but
Yeah.
there's so many amazing pieces.
And do you notice my hair's cut? Dave cut my hair for me.
Oh, I'm having fun with the razor. That is so much fun.
Using
We're-
a straight razor.
We're actually doing it like over the next 3 days, and I take off a certain percentage of her hair, and I'm
Yeah.
just kind of letting it lay naturally each day so that you can see where to go next. But yeah, it's so much
It
fun.
does feel more manageable. It was just getting, and then I think changing from the location we were at in the Carolinas and then coming here to Portland and then the heat and everything, and my hair was starting to, you know, when it gets staticky. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, cut it off.
It's fun using a razor cutting hair.
It
Yeah,
is.
If anyone has, if you've ever done that or haven't done it.
Well, the reason I kind of started doing that with your hair, I was watching, her name is it Jane Ito Salon? And that's how she cuts hair. She uses a razor, straight razor. And she said it's kind of like carving your hair.
Yeah.
You know, so you're carving the pieces.
Yeah.
So if you want to get that kind of shag or that rock and roll kind of look, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. But I think you're doing a great job, Dave.
Thank you.
You're multi-talented.
Thank you for trusting in me.
And this is a little J. Crew top. I love the color of it, and I thought it'd be a great little layering piece. So, I'm not sure what it was made of. It's 100% cotton, I believe this one is. It's just a great feeling. And this is this is another one that I was kind of going back and forth, but it's vintage. It says, I believe it says Caterpillar. Oh no, alligator.
Yeah.
And it's a nice little raincoat. But I thought, wouldn't this be kind of cool with painting on it?
Yeah, I would love to do a painting on this.
And it does have the little, so it's kind of got that double-breasted look, I think. A neat little jacket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's rainy out.
And
you know.
because they charge you by the weight,
Yeah,
it probably costs 50 cents.
yeah.
So,
It's a nice one that if you're kind of out and about, running around, and you aren't sure if it's going to rain, you could really just kind of fold this right
Yeah.
up, couldn't you?
yeah.
And put it in your purse. You could style up a whole wardrobe at the bins, couldn't you? This is 100% merino wool, but this is another, just a kind of a simple piece. But
Oh, I love the
if
way it
you
flows.
imagine it, yeah, with jewelry, you know, if
Yeah.
you just even picture like having some jewelry with it. Anyway, you get the idea. And a simple skirt even, or something like that.
People are so friendly here in Portland,
Oh, I know.
Maine.
And we met another community member at a Goodwill.
Yeah.
Oh no, Salvation Army.
The Salvation Army, we were just
This is
floating
so
through.
cool. I should have asked your name. I'm always kind of taken back when someone says they watch us. I'm like, really?
I know, you could be.
But I have to stop and say, you know, ask what their name is. But anyway, hello if you're watching. I thought it was so pretty. And honestly, I probably will wear it as a nightgown. But
Well,
I
you
think you
could
could,
wear-
you
yeah.
could wear it as a dress.
Yeah, and that would be fun to show that you can do this
Yeah,
out.
it's true, yeah. It just feels so good. Vanity Fair. Just
Yeah,
feels so good. You could even dye it if you wanted. that
would be fun.
Yeah. And this is the sack. It's a little bag. This would be a great little tote, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like that. And what else do I have? What else do I have in the tickle trunk? This was in the bins.
Yeah.
This is one that we didn't really, we kind of went back and forth because of our space, of course, but couldn't resist.
I'd love to do a painting on this, and I just love it to be a showpiece
How fun is
and
this?
to store some.
As a little storage bin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's just the shape of it was so different
Yeah.
than what I've found.
And they charge 50 cents a pound there for that, so I think that was a couple pounds, so it would have been about $1 to buy that and keep it out of the landfill.
Yeah, exactly.
And it works great for coffee.
Yeah,
As a stand.
It's a good little side table. This I got for myself. I thought I'd like to kind of add some patches to it, but I love to wear this kind of short in the summer.
Yeah.
This is the kind of short I like. And then I found this little sweater. It's not vintage. It's Madewell. And it's a nice feeling cotton. But I really like the way that it kind of buttoned up here. You can kind of see it has all the buttons, but I'll just kind of give you an idea of what my vision here was. But I thought it kind of looked pretty, almost like a little, I don't know, corset style. And I got this little Woolrich sweater from the bins.
I forget what we get after
I
day
know.
2, so
I do too.
So it's always nice to see this.
Refresh
Wow.
the memory, right?
Yeah.
But that's
Oh,
a nice
that's
little, it's
fun.
wool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels so nice on. And it's got a little zipper, which is kind of different. And this isn't any high quality anything, but it's striped. And it's small and cute. I mean, you got your little, I could put my phone, my little wallet, and my hand sanitizer, some Kleenex, and a little gum. Away you go.
That's all you need.
Lipstick.
What else do you need?
You can get it all in there, you know?
Yeah.
These
Oh,
are yours.
Yeah.
And those look
Yeah.
so good on you.
They're just,
Look at that. I gotta show the bottoms.
yeah,
It
it's
sounds
wonderful
weird,
when
but-
you get shoes that are in great condition. These are Steve Madden's, and they were missing the lace, but I love the toe. I know it's all preference. Some people don't like that toe on the front, but I really think it's a handsome look.
I think it's good to have a variety.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really do, to mix things up a
Yeah,
bit, you know?
yeah.
I don't know. That's my thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that yarn. I got quite a bit of yarn, didn't I? That's kind of different. It's got a sparkle in it. I like to do these flowers. And
It's fun to see what you can
Yeah,
find
look
in
at
there.
that.
Oh, wow. Look at the
but
colors.
it's a great place to buy it.
Yeah.
So this kind of gives you an idea of the ties that we got. We got quite a few ties.
Yeah. Actually, I think
And
we
there's
got...
all different. I think there's a Christian
I think we've
Dior
got about 40
too.
ties.
Yeah. There's a few scarves in here as well that are silk, that kind of thing.
It's just a lucky... You get to one bin, and then all of a sudden you'll find a bunch of ties. Oh my goodness, Heather.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to get this. I just, I think it's nice for a card if you send someone a card. And I have some ink.
Yeah.
And I could put it on and then you write their name nicely. And if you know calligraphy, you could actually even do it that way.
Write a note inside
But just the
the...
little touches, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're giving a gift bag, you could put it on the outside.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of frames it. I find so often there's an area for me to connect a crossbody strap. And if you have them, it's great.
Yeah.
They're great to kind of use if you're using your hands,
Yeah.
you know. Plus I find sometimes it alleviates, you know, if you've got your bag on your shoulder a lot, sometimes having the crossbody bag kind of just alleviates, I don't know, the pressure
Yeah.
on your shoulder. And this is from the Goodwill, the actual store in Gorham. So I had found these and I found these. the same
Yeah,
spot.
one of
These
the-
ones are Born.
And these were actually out for $3.50, which they had a
Yeah,
sale on.
those ones are the gray tag was
Yeah.
50% off, and these are candies.
Really, it's great when they're comfortable.
I still have the
and
tag on
Their quality.
them. Yeah. These ones I got at the bins. But I just thought, oh, I like them. And they're so comfortable. They're just really kind of cute.
What do you got, Happy?
These are some shoes. They're kind of like a loafer style. I don't know if they're men's or women's, but I guess it doesn't matter. They kind of fit me, and I don't know. They're probably not everybody's cup of tea. I know my daughter kind of looked at me a little bit funny, but I don't know. What do you think? I felt a little Gucci-ish in them.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's all about you. It's
But
individualism.
it doesn't matter,
No,
does it? It's
it
what
doesn't
you
matter
think
what
about
anyone
them.
thinks. That's true.
But I wondered later, will I regret it? I don't know.
Well,
They're leather, and they're kind
Yeah.
of cool.
oh, I love those.
Tell ya.
Yeah.
That's true, too. You can always donate them.
Yeah. Well, the quality's there.
Well, that's what I think. I don't know. I had a jean on with them. And I think with a longer pant kind of draped around them. And you have, I know that's not a pointy toe, but it's kind of like this long square toe. And then it's the stitching as well.
Yeah.
I just think it's
No, I do
kinda
like that.
cool,
Yeah.
you know? And if you kind of imagine a pant, look at me getting the whole
Yeah.
thing going here. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. This is a silk scarf. This is a little top I thought was kind of cute. I liked the way that it has these little square buttons, and they do up three, they have like three grouped together. It's 3 and 3 and 3.
Yeah, I do like the way it was formed.
And I just thought it's kind of,
Great.
and this one, I got this one because, well, it is silk, and I love the color of it, and it's vintage. And I thought I could really layer it up, you know. It's got pockets, and you could change it up a bit. And this is another little scarf. It says Miss Belmaine, Paris.
It's really something, the things you can find.
Yeah. I thought this would be good for our neighbor. He wants to wear his hair in a scarf, a bandana. And I thought that's kind of a neat color.
Yeah. It sure is.
And then these, I just thought they might be fun. And if I don't wear them, I would upcycle them and use the material for patches or something. I thought it was kind of cool. Plaid. And this I thought was fun as well. It has the little
Oh, how
Winnie
cute.
the Pooh and Tiger.
Yeah.
This is an example of, I couldn't resist it. It's a child's, but there's got to be a 7 or 8 year old around
It could wear that.
that could wear that.
Yeah.
It's a mini Bowden. I just thought, isn't that adorable? It's in great shape.
He's-
This one, I guess initially I thought of patches. I just thought it's kind of cool.
It's neat that you can take something like this and just use the patches to.
Yeah. I mean, you could just wrap this around yourself, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
I like all the images.
has some really cool images.
Yeah. That's fun. What a good idea, Heather. That's a good one.
Thanks. Thank you. And these are kind of fun. You got these ones. And I think
you
they're
find some
always great for,
doilies.
for upcycling.
Yeah.
I love the way they drape. This is a little bit of trim as well. It's probably for upholstery, but I thought it would be kind of cute. As a, the color is quite pretty too. And this is a little vintage sweater. I love the way it was cut. And these little slits in the bottom.
I love the design to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. what's the name? Pandora.
Yeah.
It's in quite good condition though. I'll probably wash it by hand when I get home. This is just another striped shirt that I thought was pretty. It'd be good to layer, and it says Ralph Lauren. And some little plaid trousers. I'm not sure how they'll look on, but I'll try them. I'll try styling them up. And this little, it's kind of this soft sage green.
I really like this green gingham.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of nice. And it's not a
so easy
white,
on the
it's kind
eyes.
of an ivory. Yeah, it's very soft.
What a beautiful color.
So you found these, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I love these. I think you have a matching pair, don't you?
Yeah, and what's
we
the...
could be twins.
Yeah. What's the label on?
I don't know.
Brooks Brothers.
Oh, Brooks Brothers. I've heard that name.
Yeah.
Seersucker.
That's really something.
Interior. And what else? I have just a few more of these little doilies and a little bit of yarn. And then I have this little, it's a needlepoint. And I thought I might like to finish that. It's kind of a pretty design. I try not to pick these up because sometimes they just end up laying around. But I think even if I didn't finish it, you could add that to something.
Yeah.
And it's just quite unique the way it is.
Yes.
Or you could paint in this area. I don't know. Just that you could have both textures going. And then I just picked this up as well. But I thought that would be kind of cool, even if you just put it on a pillow. Somebody did all the work.
That's a hooked rug.
Yeah, they did
That's
all
a
that
lot of work.
And it looked like they were starting to bind the edges.
Yeah.
And see, they even have the needle still in it.
For anyone that does hooked rugs, or doesn't do hooked rugs, should I say, that's an extreme amount of work that went into
It is
that.
quite a bit of work, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were quite good at it,
Yeah.
looks to be. Yeah,
I'd
all
say
the little
so.
wool strips.
Yeah, that's something.
It's nice. They were finished. If you're ever in Portland, Maine, you have to check out Little Ghost.
Yeah, it's a consignment store.
You know, there's a lot of vintage stores, consignment stores here,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of treasures.
They're a lot of fun.
And they're a lot of fun, yeah. So I did get this little trench, and I think it's from the 70s, I believe. This is the back.
Oh, I just love it.
It's really cute.
If you think consignment stores are very expensive, actually sometimes they're not. Like this jacket at Little Ghost was $25.
Yeah, I thought that was reasonable.
That's very reasonable. We're seeing those prices on many of the jackets to Goodwill.
Yeah,
So
that's true. This one is also from 60s or 70s. But I mean, I saw this. There was a display at the window. There was quite a few dresses. And I was peering through the window into the store. I was just sometimes I like to savor the moment.
yeah.
And I was just looking through the window, and I spotted this kind of at an angle. It was kind of up like this, hanging. And I thought, ooh, I have to see this. So when I went in, yeah, I tried it on.
And actually, I thought it was really unique, the form and the color. But once it was on you, I liked it so much better.
I really didn't think it was going to fit. I think they actually had the size maybe mismarked. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to bring it in the change room and try it on anyway. This is for fun. I'm just going to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it fit. I was so excited. Love it, love it.
It's fun when you find something that's vintage like that and has so much character to it.
And I want to layer something underneath it. So I'll have to kind of play around at home with what I have.
Yeah, you guys can play along.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun.
If you have any suggestions, let me know.
Yeah.
This piece, and these are from Little Ghost, all of these. This piece is antique. I'm not sure exactly when it's from, but I saw it hanging up.
This is just gorgeous.
And I thought, I have to try this on. It's beaded.
It's so delicate.
It's got these little, they look like mother of pearl buttons.
Yeah.
And it's so pretty on.
I love that on you.
It's just gorgeous on. And honestly, it looks really cute with a pair of jeans, wide leg jeans. And this was the color. And this dagger collar. Love the print and everything.
That's another one that's just, once it's on you, it looks so amazing.
It's just a really,
It's
even,
fun.
and these square buttons, I'm seeing all these square buttons.
Yeah, what is it, square button week?
You know, and look at the way that cuff is kind of folded like an envelope.
Oh, yeah, this is fun.
Okay, so this, I will show, this actually is from the bins.
I couldn't believe that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's down, and actually I've sprayed it. Didn't wash it, but I sprayed it down, and it seemed to be fairly clean, so I've worn it.
Yeah.
And it does up at the neck. It's got these puff sleeves. It's got this little detail. I love it. And then I put a crossbody bag on with it. And I really like that detail. I can see how there's just little tiny, like a couple holes that are very tiny. I'll stitch up.
It's aging.
And you can kind of see the down coming out of it, the feathers. Wow. It's washable, I believe. So. And
So this was a store called Fine,
yes.
and a consignment store in Portland. And this piece here, which is vintage 1960s, we think?
Yeah, something like that. 60s or 70s,
Yeah,
maybe?
it's just beautiful. And
Those originals.
And it's all wool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really something. I like the way the collar is.
Yeah.
And when I put it on, I know it wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but it's really warm for starters, but it kind of made me think Gucci-ish. Like you could really,
Yeah.
I don't know, you could put something here, really do
Yeah.
it up, and layer over it.
How you could style that up.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's just not anything like I've ever seen, really. It's got this blue, like that's not black, that's a blue. This cobalt blue almost, really.
Yeah. And it was in such good condition for its age.
Yeah. And it was $12.99.
Yeah, if you can believe that.
So this one, I love these dresses. This was also Find, from Find,
It was also the same price.
and it was the same price.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a tag. It kind of reminds me of one that was made in Mexico that I have.
Yeah. Homemade. Last year you were in Portland and you got one of these in
thrifted one.
blue,
Yeah.
which it just
And I
had
wore it
reverse
all
colors.
summer, and
Yeah.
I wore it to Rochester. Yeah. Loved it.
And this is just the reverse colors in red.
And for summer, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
I just think
Get
they're
ready
so
for
comfortable.
summer.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're ready. I couldn't believe that I got into the middle of this bin, and it was with all this electronics, and this coat was just sitting there. Nobody was reaching for it except for me. So, if you can believe that. And then to pick up this coat, and I was like, wow, it's in excellent condition. It feels so fine.
Do you think it's
Jeez.
real? Do you think it's Burberry?
Well, we met the kind of soul there that had been,
Colleen.
yeah, Colleen, that's been selling since 1999. And she looked through it, she said, no, the detail work to this is remarkable. And she says, no, I think that's an original.
Hard to say, eh?
Yeah.
And it actually, at first I was like, oh, okay. But when I put it on, and then I like with a crossbody bag, anything that isn't tailored, I find if I put a crossbody bag, it looks so much better.
Yeah.
But it has actually kind of a classy look to it.
It sure does.
So I saw this. Actually, I wasn't even really looking through the books. I just kind of walked over in that direction, and I saw this sitting there, and I just thought, wow. Well, this reminds me of one of the birds that was in Myrtle Beach area, North Myrtle Beach we were in, but I don't know if it's the same bird, but isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Just this image I thought was so beautiful. And some of these images are just gorgeous. That one is kind of scary, but you know, look at that. They're beautiful. And I thought even like to do one of the birds just gives me kind of inspiration for patches. I think they're just gorgeous. And they do give you good inspiration for birds.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to reference not online sometimes and just to actually go to a book
Yeah.
when you're looking
Well,
at
it's the
something.
colors, I think, that got me. They look so vintage. Yeah, it is nice to have a book, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are
yeah,
little
I
overalls,
love
but I
that.
thought, I'm not sure if it's silk or not. It kind of feels like it is.
Yeah, there's no label and it feels like silk. Yeah, I would love to see these on
Somebody's-
you though, because I think they'd look amazing.
Yeah, they might be really fun. I can see
Yeah.
that there's some little seams that I'll just have to sew up, but
Yeah,
that's not a problem.
yeah, the colors are outstanding. The combination.
Yeah, I think so too.
I like that feel of silk.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I love the colors in this as well.
That's beautiful.
Not that I need any more scarves, but you know, even as an upcycle, isn't it pretty?
Yeah, scarves at the bins are about 30 cents each, so it's probably the cheapest thing going.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit worn, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's still so gorgeous. And this I got for my little dog Rusty. It's wool.
Oh, how cute. I never even
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, I like
Fortnum
that.
and Mason. But I
That
thought
is
he'll look
cute.
very handsome, very dashing.
Yeah.
And this is a little blouse, but I love the ruffle. It's vintage. And then there's a little tie, and it's got these sleeves. Be kind of pretty. A petal pink. When you get things in the bins, if you like it and it feels good, you can't really go wrong,
No.
you know? You're helping to save the earth. Think of it that way.
That was adorable.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Now the back of it is kind of interesting. I think it's the back. It's a V-neck,
Huh.
and then it goes up at the front.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the tag is at the back.
Yeah.
It says Fashion Square. So, and I don't know, it feels like it could be a
Look,
vintage tag.
It does. Looks like one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, it's cute though. I thought the image is a little panda. This I thought maybe they would fit you, but then maybe they'll fit me.
Yeah, they'll fit you.
So
Those are all linen pants, and they're just, God, I love
I
the
think
color.
they're linen. I don't really see, they feel like they are, like a nice linen.
Yeah.
Danielle Renee, Boston. I think it says Boston. Made in Italy.
Made in Italy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
But I think they're going to be really nice. I got quite a few trousers. Trousers. I'll be wearing them. I like skirts, but I'm gonna style up some trousers. This is for you. And isn't that kind of fun? I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, it's a
but
mixture of denim and
I think it's different denims, right?
yeah,
And then
different
the
denims.
inside
It's all
is kind
cotton.
of
Yeah.
this neat design.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun for styling.
It's a nice color, isn't it?
Yeah,
Denim.
I picture upcycling that too.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, with patches. That would be really cool.
Mm.
Me and my patches. This is going to be a fun one. You could upcycle this one.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an upcycle. I love this. This is a Wilson's leather. I love the stripes on the arms, and it's fits great. But I just pictured really kind of, I don't know what I'm going to do on it. Something
Yeah.
really unique. Something that's striking.
I wonder about a zebra.
That's actually a good idea. Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking of the
Possibilities.
stripes.
Yeah, well, that's it.
And I like zebra print.
Yeah.
And you found these. You needed these.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
And
that
this is
awesome?
something, like, I can't believe that, you know, the way the universe works, how you just say, I would really need some new shoes, and they have to be my size, and I need them for summer.
There
And
you
they
go.
have Birkenstocks, and they're in great condition. So that's such a wonderful thing.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
And a little vintage slip. I like to wear these little vintage slips a lot, especially if there's like, I have this skirt that I just upcycled kind of sometimes. It's a wraparound, so that it kind of comes open a little bit. It could have used a little more material. And I enjoy wearing the slip underneath, because then it doesn't really matter, right? Just
Yeah.
show it off.
Yeah.
And I love the bottom of this one. I think it's a really, I don't know if you can see that design, but I think it's quite pretty. This is a little top. I think it was originally at the Goodwill for $7, and then it made its way to the bins. It's not vintage. Well, it says Lauren Conrad. It doesn't seem vintage really, but
It's
I love the
cute.
stripes.
Yeah.
And the sleeves. That little ruffle. That'd be cute with some high-waisted pants. It's kind of, and then some layered on jewelry. And this was one, I know black doesn't look the best on me, so I kind of went back and forth, but if you feel it, this material, I don't even know how to describe it. It's heavy, but it's not thick. It's almost like a,
It's almost got a crunch like taffeta,
Yeah.
but it's a mixture, but it feels like wool.
and this has some dirty stains on it, but
But where's the, here it is here. This is the tag on it. Weather resistant. But it looks like it's the 1970s, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But
I really don't know. But it is kind of nice on.
it'd
I
be
couldn't-
fun to style up.
I couldn't resist it. And I thought, well, even if maybe the color isn't great around my face. See, look at this little collar. I don't know if you can see that or
It's-
not.
Yes.
It's got a cute little collar on it. And then it's got all these buttons.
I can't
do
believe
up.
the condition of it and that was in the bins.
Yeah. It just
Wow.
needs a good dry cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I don't think it has any puff sleeve or anything. It's got this kind of drop shoulder-ish
That'll
look to
be
it.
fun to style up.
But I think it's, yeah, really kind of unique. And then you could put the scarf around the face, bring a little color,
Yeah.
and even brooches. Or I think it's kind of the gist.
You're
And I'd
good.
probably have my hair up a little bit more,
Yeah.
you know. So
So this one, this hat here, oh. it's-
Material Objects was the name of the store.
Yeah. Wow, Heather, I love it.
Yeah, I wanted another little hat to wear, something that was a little different color. And I think this would be really cute. And that antique blouse, it matches really well with that.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, even if you wore this with the antique blouse and then just jeans,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Just kind of fancy it up a bit.
And for
Not
something-
these glasses. Yeah, I'm not sure when it's from. It has this little, what is the name of it? Now, I don't know. The tag is was right here, so I don't know if it's meant to go the other way, maybe. Yeah, maybe it is meant to go that way.
Yeah.
Because it
Well,
has a little dip.
It looks like,
here.
I don't know, that
You
seems
see
like
what I
something
mean?
from the 50s.
Yeah, like it has this little dip here. So
Oh,
maybe it's
yeah.
meant to go like that.
Maybe
I
it
don't know.
is. I don't know. It's fun though.
I do like this at the front though. Oh, this was from the bins.
Yeah, so this is what I, it's all suede, right?
Yes.
And I am going to love this Eddie Bauer, and I'm going to upcycle this. Really excited about this, turning this into something amazing.
It looks really good on you.
Yeah, I love the material.
But it'd be neat to add something to it.
Yeah.
A little jazz it up a
Yeah,
bit.
we got this the very first moment we got to Portland at the Goodwill.
I love the
And,
dagger collar on it.
Yeah, you found this.
Hampshire House
Yeah.
by Van Heusen.
Well, it fit me wonderfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very fortunate.
So it might fit me, Dave.
Yeah.
It might be a family piece.
It might be. But you
and
know,
it has these little sleeves for
yeah,
cufflinks.
Yeah, which I just happened to have.
These are from the Goodwill store in Gorham. And I really liked I liked the pleats. And I love the plaid and the way they taper at the bottom. I just thought I like that look when you get a little elevation, like with the Doc Martens,
Yeah.
and you can kind of almost like punk them up a bit, right?
Yeah.
So, and then you get this baggy look, and you could add chain belts.
I
or
love these.
you could do
I
that
just
little
love
sweater or a little vest at the top,
Yeah.
and they're all lined,
And they're
so
all-
that wool, they're wool. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's 100%, but they're wool, and they feel like wool.
You don't
They,
find those too often. Those.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's professionally dry clean only, made in USA, of imported fabric, union made.
And your day was very lucky because you ended up finding 2 pairs.
I found 2. And actually you could tell it was probably the same person chopped off. It was kind of all the same style. A couple of them were from Talbot's and I tried them on, but the fit wasn't the same as these 2, and I just love the fit. These are J.G. Hook. And they're all lined though.
Yeah.
And they feel so good on as well. They're fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. As soon as I saw it, I've been wanting to style this up and kind of go back to this for menswear, but I love it. It feels great, and it's so simple to be able to put a kind of a pattern on a shirt underneath, and I love the zipper.
It looks so good on
Yeah.
you.
So
I really like that belt that's on it.
yeah,
It really gives it that look, doesn't it? That
Yeah.
vintage look. And this is from the 70s, isn't it?
yeah. So this bag, the last few minutes of being at the bins at the end of our week here, I just came across this bag, and it was just, a lot of times people just throw things back. They might have taken it earlier in the day and then they decided not to get it. Well, that's how I felt when I saw this, was I couldn't believe it was sitting all by itself. It was just, it was amazing. But this is all leather, and it's I don't know how old it is, but
It looks old, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure
Judging
does.
from the inside.
Yeah, it's got a very old lining inside, but I definitely have to clean that up a little. But nothing that a little conditioner can't take care of.
I love that bag.
Yeah.
That was a good find. Just, it's such a nice color.
This is fun,
Yeah.
This was just such a fun 10 weeks in the United States. We've
It
had
has been.
such a ball.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming along, and we can't wait to bring you back to Prince Edward Island.
Yes. We'll be there by the time this is
Video
this is
goes
out.
up. Yeah.
And did you want to show my other bag? there,
Oh,
Jim?
yeah. So we.
Because I found one more.
Yeah, because there's just one more bag, but it's just amazing, these little leather bags and what you could do with it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that one as is, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I like
Love
the
the straps.
distressed look.
yeah, and you could
Yeah.
change up the color too if you wanted to.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But that's fossil as well, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is fossil. I like I like the way leather looks when it's been worn in.
Yeah, I do too.
And I like it in a coat, but I like it in a purse as well, and
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
But thank you.
So if you ever get the chance to go to a bins, you want to experiment a little bit, you might have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and meet some really cool people.
Yeah.
And save the planet.